Now we are going to study the last type of force, that is Bion force. So the aim of this practical is to study Bion force. First let's see which are the materials which are going to use to study this. So this is a measuring cylinder, okay? This is a measuring cylinder. Then we have to use a stone which is tied to a thread, or which is tied with the help of a thread. Then you can see this is a spring balance. So we have to use the spring balance to weigh the stone. Then this is a beaker, and this is an overflow vessel. Okay, so you can see that I have filled water into it up till the brim. I have suspended this stone with the help of a thread to a spring balance. This is a spring balance. So if you see, the weight of this stone is 75 grams. Okay. So we have suspended the stone with the help of a thread to a spring balance, and it is weighing 75 grams. Now if you see the experimental setup, you can see I have kept the overflow vessel here with water into it. The water is filled up till the brim. Then the stone is suspended and there is a spring balance. Now I am to suspend this stone completely into this water, and then let's see what happens. Yes. So can you see? Water is overflowing from that vessel into the measuring cylinder. So the moment I have immersed this stone, water is displaced by the stone, and whatever water is displaced by the stone is getting collected into the measuring cylinder. We have to do this activity till the last drop of water is being collected. So please now note the weight. Okay, when I suspended the stone into the water, you can see the stone is weighing 50 grams over here. If you remember, the previous weight was 75 grams, but the moment I immersed the stone into water, it is weighing 50 grams. And now if you see the water which is collected over here, it is 25 ml. Okay, we have studied the experiment, and the aim of this experiment was to study Bion force. So while studying that experiment, we have done some observations. So what were the observations? Weight of the stone was 75 grams, right? When we suspended it from the spring balance. But when the stone was immersed completely in water, it weighed 50 grams, right? It weighed less. While it displaced some water, and the water which was collected when we measured it, it was 25 ml. So what happened when the stone was immersed in water, and why this apparent loss of weight? It was because there existed a force which was acting upwards, means it was pushing that stone upwards. So this force which was pushing the object when it was immersed in liquid is called upthrust or Bion force. This is what we wanted to study in this experiment. So basically, when any object is immersed in water, it loses its weight apparently because of the force which is exerted on it, and it is trying to push that object up. So that force is the Bion force. So basically here we have studied Bion force, and the amount of water which was displaced is equal to the Bion force. Now the examples around us where we see Bion force is that the ships which sail on the sea is one of the example where Bion force is existing, or even the hot air gas balloons which float in air. Even in that case you will see Bion force. Even when we are swimming in water, you must have swam in water, right? You must have experienced that the water is forcing you, or it is forcing you to be up, means it tries to push you up. That is the Bion force which is acting in it.